Hey Martin, I just got up and you're still home. What's happening?
Sorry. I wanted to go for a build day in Awaba with the Hunter Mountain Bike Club, but it's bucketing down this morning, so it was pushed back by a week. So we're still here. Reason is we are gearing up for our events there, and there's a few things that we take into consideration with our planning at the moment. And having said that, there has been a few announcements. One of them is community sports start on July 1. And yesterday the Prime Minister said that the 100 people gathering law is most likely going to be replaced by a 4 square meter per person gathering law, which changes how we can run events.
So what does it mean for Rocky Trail now? There's dates on our website, there's registrations open for Queensland, but not for New South Wales. I'm getting confused. Can you explain to me and to everyone out there?
Well, if you're confused, probably more people are. The reason is we want to wait for the New South Wales laws to come out to really dictate how exactly we can run those events. We believe that this is imminent, so maybe a week or two before those laws come out and really have it black and white for us, because we don't want to be in a position where we go, well, we thought this was going to happen, now it changes a little bit, and we need to go back on that. So we still have those dates earmarked for the Awaba events in July. We think they're going to happen as they are on the calendar, and registration might happen just very, very close to the events as soon as we have those rules and those laws in place.
And you said in Queensland they already have that rule?
Yeah, so in Queensland the difference there is that they have the stage 3 announced for July 10, and that still has that 100 people maximum law applied to that. So that's why we opened up registration there, and we kept rider numbers per day there for 80. But if that law changes, that we can go to the 4 square meter rule instead of the 100 people gathering rule, because we are in areas that are absolutely massive, and it is quite easy for us at our events to keep people separate. So there will be new things in place. But yeah, in Queensland, we have the 100 people rule. If that changes, then we just open up more numbers that we can allow per day. There will still be a cap on this. The exact cap we still need to calculate when we have those exact rules, but it's going to be more than the 80 that we currently have. We think that this is likely, but once again, we need to wait for the actual laws and rules to come out publicly and be announced publicly.
So in terms of Rocky Trail rules and regulations, can you give a bit of an overview of what you've been working on for the Superflow and how this will change as it stands today?
Yes, so our initial thought was to split the Superflow into two race days. And this is what we're doing for the first events coming up. So this will still stand for the 2 events in Queensland plus the Superflow in Awaba. So you will choose whether you race either Saturday or Sunday. It is possible that we open this up further and, change it rather further and have the traditional format of practice on Saturday and racing on Sunday. And this largely depends on expected rider numbers that we have at an event. Because we will need to calculate, okay, how many people can we have at a maximum at an event? Is it likely that we will reach that? And how important is it for you guys to have that practice day on Saturday? So our thinking is that if you have to travel far traditionally to go to a place, for example, Jolly Nose, Pope Macquarie, we want to give you that practice day. Whereas tracks that are predominantly raced on or ridden on every weekend, like the Awaba trails, Stromlo trails, where the majority of you will know those trails already, that practice day is less important. So there might be the case that we have some events where it's Saturday and Sunday racing, and other events where it's only Sunday where we race.
And that is only in the current COVID situation or generally moving forward?
We have those rules. As I said, those rules change pretty much twice a week. So we just need to be flexible with those. We appreciate your flexibility as well. Like the feedback we've been getting from all of you so far has been really, really positive, and is the thing that kept us going. And
because ultimately it's all about the riders. We just want these guys to have fun, right?
Exactly. I want you guys to have fun. We want you to be out there, and also we don't want any position where we have caps in place and need to send half the rider field home and not be able to give you a race on the weekend. So these are all the things that make it a little bit trickier, but it's getting easier and easier. Same thing with the Shimano Mountain Bike Grand Prix. So there we were toying with the idea of having solo only things, introducing 2 hour and 4 hour and all that thing. So basically with Friday's announcement of the PM saying we will have a 4 square meter rule in place from July, we scrapped that and are going back to the original format, which is, as you know and love it, the GP4, the GP7. The difference is going to be we're going to have multiple start waves. So this is going to be one of the few things where we have everybody in one place. Obviously this can't happen. So if we spread this out, have multiple start waves with
I know.
Sorry, getting from our co-director Cosmo over here. We're getting complaints that we're too noisy while he's watching Netflix. So yeah, we have start waves. The GP7s we're gonna start first, and then the GP4s. So yeah, we'll spread it out a little bit, but it's all the start waves gonna be between 9 and 10 in the morning. So overall, not too much difference. The event centers will look different. They're gonna be a lot bigger. So there might be a little bit of an inconvenience in terms of where you can park your car and where the event center is going to be. So we'll try to separate this as much as possible. But this will be very venue specific. So we'll have very detailed plans for each and every venue that everybody who signs up there, and also on our website, they will be published there.
What about the rest of the year, the rest of the calendar that's on our website? There's some more dates for Chapel 24, Wild Wombat, Diamonds in the Dirt, all those other marathon events.
They are, apart from Diamonds in the Dirt, all of them are, I think, starting in October. So by then, there's gonna be, all going to plan, a lot
There's
more
gonna be more videos like this.
More videos like this. But basically, we're running on the assumption that we can run those events pretty much as we ran them last year, with things like wave starts and small changes. One obviously is going to be the registration process, so we want to spread everybody out there as much as possible. Rider briefing as such, that will be pushed online. We think that's probably something that should have happened a while ago already anyway. It's really hard to get everybody's attention at the race line where half the people can't hear you properly or are nervous or doing something else. So we're going to push that online. And the other big change for now, and we don't know how long we're going to do that, is the podium ceremony. So we will push all of that online. There will not be a traditional podium ceremony. As winners that we know come across the line, we'll still have interview them and get the right photos and stories for them out there. But we will not have the traditional ceremonies. We're going to push that online and see how that goes and see how long we're going to do that. I think that's a long enough update for this wonderful Sunday morning. We hope that the sun comes out again soon. And overall, really, really good and positive things that came out of last week in terms of all the easing announcements of those rules and regulations. And as soon as we get those rules confirmed, we will open registration. We will let all of you know how the process is, especially with everybody who has signed up already, who has season passes. So you will be the first ones to know. We get the links to sign up, and then once everybody who has already signed up for a previous event earlier this year, you'll get a certain time frame. Then we open it up for the rest, so you can get your spots for those events, and even having them within the next month gets us very excited. And we really, really can't wait to welcome you again. And as it looks like, it's going to be racing almost as you know it and love it, with a few small changes. But really, we're going to work hard to make them as little noticeable as possible, so that we can focus on the racing, on the positive things of the racing, everything that gives us, as opposed to how often did you wash your hands last night. Cool. See you. Bye.